happy Monday. Settle in, grab your cup. This is it. You know, you got to roll up your sleeves and get through another week. So I'm going to take a sip because I just made a fresh cup of coffee. Alrighty, okay, good. Everybody's coming in. I'm excited. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Tracy, I gotta email you. I need some more under eye cream. Good morning, Meredith. Hello, everybody. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. It was such a great weekend here. Yesterday we did a full day workshop on demonstrating mediumship, and it was so much fun. What a fantastic group. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. Evie. Good morning. Don. Hello, everybody. So today we are going to talk about shifting your thoughts. Good morning, Connie. And this is really important, but sometimes it's not easy to do. So what happens is when something isn't going right, or maybe we're in a funk, or we're missing someone, or we're stressed about something, we're frustrated, we're upset. Good morning, Melissa. It can nosedive us into a place of frustration or loneliness, right? Or a place of not being clear. You know, when you are stressed, under pressure, sad, frustrated, it's very, very difficult to have clear thoughts, very difficult to have a clear vision of the answer. And so when we can shift our thoughts and change how we're looking at something, we can then create a peace, and in that peace comes clarity. So good morning, Hazel. So look at where you are, and look at, you know, if there's anything holding you back, if there's a belief system or a block, or again, something more momentary, feeling unsure about the next step, unsure about the relationship, unsure of, you know, if you're ready to look for a new job, whatever it is, you know, if you're finding yourself being weighed down by it, you will start to obsess about it, right? Those thoughts, those negative thoughts have so much energy, and somehow they multiply, right? Like you'll have this negative thought, and then you'll become obsessive about the negative thought, and then it will repeat itself and repeat itself. And it's like, whew, we have to stop the player and then shift the thoughts. So how do you do that, right? Like, how do we kind of move past that? Because it can be hard and it can be frustrating. And we don't want to stay in that place. It's not a natural place for us to be, but it's a place we put ourselves in because we're cloudy on where to go. We're feeling that, right? Hi, Kara. Hi, Jeannie. So a couple of things to do. First of all, you know, you got to take kind of all that thoughts and then do something physical. Do something that's going to get your mind off of it. Like if you start to expand the creative imagination side in that moment. So either start drawing something, but focus on the drawing. Even you don't have to be an artist or a Picasso. Just draw something, okay? And do that, or get outside and go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk around the block. Don't just sit there and turn on the TV. Don't just sit there and get on the internet. Don't sit there and scroll through your phone. Don't become attached to texting and messaging in those moments, because what's happening is that's your stress coming forward. You're looking for the distraction, but those methods of distraction are trying to increase your dopamine, right? You're trying to manufacture this sense of joy, but using those will actually make you more stressed. It will make you more tired. So you have to do something that's going to open up the imagination. Again, so drawing, maybe doing something with your hands, knitting, if you know how to knit, do something like that. But anything, get in the garden. If you are in snow, make a snowball. But make an angel in the snow. But anything It will pull you out of that cycle of thought. If you give yourself something to do, especially opening up that creative mind part, this here, that's going to help you move past the cycle of thoughts. Now, once you're kind of concentrating on that, right? You're concentrating, those negative thoughts are now starting to disappear or become less. Replace them immediately with positive thoughts. Seeing yourself get that job, seeing yourself get the house you want or decorate, or, if you need the money coming in, or seeing yourself taking that trip, getting that certification, whatever it is for you. Replace those thoughts in that moment. But you can't do it. So here's the thing. When the wheel is spinning, right? When that record player is playing and it's like over and over and over and you're in the obsessive state, you can't just shift it, because what's happening is you won't let yourself. You won't give yourself permission to just do it. So what you have to do is trick yourself, right? Because you're smarter than you realize. You're like, I'm on to it. So you have to trick yourself by doing something creative, imagination, right, whatever it is for you. But get out of the record player, and then in that moment, then replace it with these positive thoughts, okay? So that will really help. That will really, be able to sit there and see the manifestation, and then you'll get excited, right? Because you're seeing it. So you can't see something and then say, well, it's hopeless, I can't get there. What have you just done? You put the negative thought right on top of that positive thought. Can't do that, all right? So what you got to do here, you got to create that positive thought. And if you're truly, really visualizing it, then feel it in your body. Let yourself feel what that feels like. Those things are then going to create that positive energy, that positive vibration. And because you're more relaxed, because you're now feeling joy, because your vibration is rising, you'll start to see how it can be done. How do I do it? Hello, Linda. Oh, everybody. I got Scotland here. I got London here. We got everybody. I love it. This is a worldly affair. We're very world class here now at Coffee with Colby. All right. So here's the thing. When you raise that vibration, when you're raising that energy, when you're creating it, right, you'll then start to see how it can be done. You'll start to get ideas that pop in. You'll start to get thoughts. Then, all right, here's the deal. You can't just stop there and expect it all to just do itself, all right? I know, you can't. You then gotta sit there and take action. So after you have these vibration, you're feeling good and you're feeling energetic, then what you gotta do is the thoughts will come in, the ideas will come in. Why do the ideas and thoughts come in? Because we've already opened up the imagination, okay? So once we have that, then what you gotta do is write those down so you have them. Then you gotta take action steps in order to make it happen. Again, it's not just gonna be poof, it happened. Poof, I wish, poof, where's my man? Why did I not win that big jackpot? I didn't play. But here's the thing. What you can do is take action. So then when you're taking action, you're moving towards something. And when you're moving towards it, you actually will feel more positive. And then that will even lessen those negative thoughts even more and more. So this is how we shift. This is how we can shift those thoughts, okay? But there are steps that you can do. So even if it's not natural for you, that doesn't mean you can't do it. It's just a matter of practicing it, and then it will become more natural. When you find yourself being a negative Nelly, right, you can shift your thoughts so that you become in a state and in a place of positivity, in a place of solution oriented, without saying, what's the answer, what's the answer, what's the answer. When you're sitting there saying, what's the answer, what's the answer, what's the answer, what's going to come? Nothing. More stress. When you get out of it, when you play, when you open up the imagination, when you relax, when you feel joy about what you're doing, something fun, then that thought, that inspiration will step in. When the thought and inspiration steps in, you write it down, then you take action steps to manifest it, to bring it to you. okay? We can bring anything we want to us. That's so important. I know it feels impossible, but we can. Anything. It may not be in the way you want. It may not be in the way that you're forcing it to happen. But when you surrender and when you trust and when you let go, you will see that it happens and unfolds exactly how it's meant to be for you. Exactly. It's a beautiful, beautiful system the universe has for us. It really is. And when we trust it, when we fully trust it and try not to control it, we can actually bring so much more abundance and fulfillment our way. All right. So that is our coffee with Colby for today. And I sent out my newsletter today, so I hope a lot of you read it. Thank you, Linda. Hi, Joseph. Hope you read it. Hope you get it. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, you can do so by going right to my website, colbyrebel.com. There's a little thing, and I only send it out like maybe once, twice a month, but it got little stuff in there. So read it and enjoy. And I am looking so forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. And remember, everybody, shine your light and shine it bright. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Julie. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for the love, the shares. Mwah. Right back at you. Have a beautiful day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.